Bienvenidos chicos y chicas al capítulo número 14 de Mass Effect 2. Os dejo con el vídeo, ¿vale? Vale, claro, después no se baja.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Found that one.
Gunship above.
Quitarse de en medio, imbéciles, que nos mata.
Adjust your
Esto no sé cómo quieres que lo haga, pero... Muérete.
Amakira be praised. I'll be right there. Understood.
With you.
En la caja. No. Bueno, vamos. Mucha caja había aquí yo y nadie. Vale, vamos. Oh, qué situaciones. Uf.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves the Volus is a criminal.
I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
Vamos.
We've got to keep moving.
¿Qué puedes abierto? Vale. ¿Y qué pasa? ¿Lo veis? ¿Lo veis? Leave to car.
I am a biotic god.
Ah.
I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
Estás hasta arriba de droga.
I don't know what drugs you're on, but stay back and I won't shoot you.
You will regret your scandalous words. I am a great wind that will sweep all before me like a great wind. A great biotic wind. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fall over.
Desesperan, son muy lentos para hablar esta gente.
But I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me.
¿De dónde vienes?
Are you part of Pitney Four's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room.
Bien.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, having this incapacitated Volus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Deberías acostarte.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step. But, Great Wind, biotic god, what was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
So much for godhood.
Eso me da igual. Estoy que se tope. Vamos. Eso está con... Listo, vale.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
Enemies in...
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? No, esto se atasca. Tiene el mismo problema que el 1. Se queda pegado en algunas cosas. ¿Me sigue tirando más? ¿Dónde está? ¿Está? Hola. Uy, oh, ¿cuánto?
Enemies in front.
Very well.
Understood.
Es que no puedo subir.
Where'd she go?
capitán ya ha muerto, tranquilo. Tranquilo que esto ya está hecho. Esto ya está... Ups, le han cortado el rollo del salto.
Some record of that ship must be around here.
Un registro de la nave. ¿Ve? Señal de eclipse. No la cagues ahora, José. ¿Dónde estás? Vale. Panel de datos de Wasea. AML de Meter. Okay.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name? Or look around first?
Vamos.
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
Dale el nombre de la nave Samara.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
Oh, está muerto,
Thank
tío.
you for removing the eclipse threat. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about...
¿Cuánto crees que
This
vale?
manifest will get you sent away for a long time.
Absolutely, Earth Clan. For the manifest, I'll give you all the creds I
Creo que me lo
You
quedaré.
never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
Da igual. Se lo voy a dar.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine.
Por supuesto. No esperaba menos. Es que me das
I'm
miedo.
ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, detective. You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
Te voy a abordar la
The
nave.
Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
¿Qué hace? What? ¿Qué?
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your
Anda.
morals are my morals.
Qué fácil.
Your wishes are my code.
No entiendo. No entiendo yo esto. Cosa
I
más
never
rara.
thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
Claro, ni yo tampoco, seguro.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm
Claro.
released from my oath.
Es un honor.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with
Héroes honorables. No, si tiene pinta de la Liga de la Justicia, eso sí te lo digo yo. Tengo un asunto con Anaya.
I need to speak to the detective.
¿Mm?
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
He encontrado al asesino.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible. I vouch for Shepard, and any evidence he brings forward. I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Pitney es un contrabandista.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund.
Lo verán en un día. Vale. Pues creo que ya he terminado este planeta. No, no he terminado en este planeta. Pero bueno, es una misión secundaria de Liara. Tampoco es que... al final solamente es oro y experiencia. A veces ni experiencia siquiera. Voy a concentrarme en coger a estos y voy a hacer sus misiones secundarias. O sea, sus misiones para activar la habilidad especial de ellos.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
Samara es poderosa. Las misiones de cada uno, si me salen, pues las haré. Por ahora voy a grabar también la de Marcos. Malco. De este chico, no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Ah, Jacob. Tendrá que también. Un gran vacío. Vale, hija. Jacobs, ahora vamos a tu misión, tranquilo. Venga chicos, nos vemos en el planeta y en la misión de Jacob. Adiós. Bueno, más que adiós no. Hasta ahora. Bueno, no sé qué ha pasado. Me llevo a Kelly a cenar a mi habitación. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Qué raro es esto. Ah, podemos cenar. Yo me esperaba algo mejor, pero no. Demasiado temprano. Bueno, sigo yendo de camino a la misión de Jacob. Bueno chicos, ya hemos llegado al sistema solar de Alpha de Acronis. Es donde está la misión de Jacob, ¿vale? Así es que vamos para adentro. Entrar. Ok. Se pasa a la Tierra, ¿no? No, aquí es. ¡Ey! ¡Ey, ey, 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 ey! ¿Que ahí había? ¡Ahí había elemento cero! Mira, voy a coger un poco que ya se me ha ido gastando. A ver, si ve elemento cero tiene que haber más en el planeta. Vale. Yo busco sobre todo elemento cero, que es el bueno. A ver. Subió por aquí algo, ¿verdad? ¿Lo visteis? A ver si había algo de elemento cero ahí. Ahí. Ya. Vale, ya. Aterrizar. La misión de Jacobo, de Jacob. A ver si su padre sigue vivo o no. Hay que elegirlo, está a la fuerza. Y allá. Aceptamos. Vale, será él, sí. No. Vamos a dejarlo en los puntos por si activa... Sí. Vamos a dejar los puntos todavía. Ups, perdón. Se supone que está desactivado eso.
Good work.
Vamos, chicos. Ah, esto es la nave, ¿verdad? Sí. Ah, esto se corta.
Mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but for years.
¿Han disparado? Es un holograma.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to...
Repeat. Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat. Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years,
237
days,
casi.
7 hours. Pause is recorded as...
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues. Unsafe deceleration. Local food and neural decay. Beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Alimento y deterioro neuronal.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Activación de la baliza.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Vamos.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
Access granted.
No.
Weekly alerts on file. 400 flagged issues include emergency command protocols, unsafe
Come on,
deceleration.
let's get going.
Yeah, we need to find my father.
Aquí, vale. Uno menos.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out, so I can remember. Think straight. They have to
Madre mía. Vale, busquemos. Parece un planeta de Halo, ¿eh? Así... no sé, me recuerda un montón. Ostras.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Tu nombre y graduación.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us, and we serve, so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Enemies in front!
Here we go!
Claro, nomás que se le han cargado. Si el tío loco se ha lanzado como un tonto. Sómate, rata.
Now let's finish you off.
There we go. That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Superviviente aquí.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Mecha despojado.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Vale.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
Excepto que todas son mujeres.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
¿Qué has hecho? ¿Qué has dicho, Jacob?
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that...
He has a cruel face. His cruel... Go away. You are... I can't talk to you. I don't want...
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Qué fuerte, macho.
He keeps... The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Make activity. Here we go.
Hostile force using non-standard ammunition. Weapons are forbidden. Hostile forces have engaged. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Vale.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Please. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this
Ya no sé leer, dice.
was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
¿Qué pasa?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Parece que se derrumbó.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women.
Qué fuerte.
Assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
¿Tiene sentido para
Do
ti?
you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Vale. Vale. ¿Y esto? No, 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 no.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Combat systems engaged.
Enemy in front! Enemy down!
Careful, I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame the victims.
Venga, 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 venga. Sí, encima dice perdona, ¿no?
There we go!
¿Cómo pega, chaval? Sí, pegan duro. ¿Que hay otro?
Impact imminent.
Van de volando. Pistola pesada.
Get over here. Drop. I've got no shield.
Backup systems engaged. Requesting assistance. Rerouting power. Allied force counter. Requesting assistance.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Pistola pesada, vale. Chatarra. Ay. Hay más todavía. Rescatarte.
This thing is not my father.
Guardia con cerebro lavado. Qué fuerte. ¡Ostras! Uf. Uf. ¿Qué cabrito se han ido atrás?
Hostile combat drone.
¿Eso qué es?
Me, Shepard. Here goes. Yes.
Venga.
Fall and die.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Munición. Elemento cero, nunca viene mal. Bueno.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space.
Qué fuerte.
I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Shepard, ya conoces a Jacob.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Conmovedor, pero no cuela.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy.
No me cuentes trolas.
The effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial.
Ostras.
Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Podemos remediar el
We
daño.
can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Yo le pegaría un tiro, dice. Ya no puede escapar de la
We'll
ley.
secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Bueno, otra misión hecha. Vamos, el tío. Aparte de condenarlos a la ignorancia, todavía encima los convirtió en su arma. Ay.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Buen trabajo.
Don't even give him the tail lights.
Roger that.
Saluda con las luces, dice.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Pero lo sabías.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
What? El topo de siempre.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
No le ha gustado. ¿Estás bien?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
¿Te sorprende lo de Miranda?
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
De nada.
Anytime, Jacob.
Virtud. Daño. Vale, vale. A ver. Garus, ojo por ojo. Ah, bien. Por fin. Ya me va a dejar hablar este hombre. No me deja. Bueno, vamos a ver. Voy a hablar con él. Me dará otra misión. Voy a dejar Talí, la chica esta, para la última. Porque si no, seguramente vaya a avanzar la historia. Y quiero... Bueno, pues quiero ir a hacer cada una de estas misiones, ¿vale? Son para que sean fieles, tengan una habilidad nueva. Así es que voy a hablar con Garrus y nos vamos a ver... Mordin, creo que Mordin, porque seguramente nos dé algo bueno para todo el equipo. Venga, hasta ahora.